in the whip today, man. I'm taking a page out of the YouTuber. What's that guy's name? I know his name. Skylar Santana. I know he is quick to do a live from his vehicle, and today I'm going to follow suit. I am currently outside my job, and I'll start here in about 20 minutes. Yep, about 20 minutes. And the watch of the moment is a Pagani design timepiece. It's a homage to a very prestigious piece, and I want to have a conversation about that today. All right. So if you bypass the title of today's thing, that means that you are in the live right now, and let's talk about the title. Are you happy with your current watch selections of your collection, or have you just started? I didn't even put that in the description. Have you just started collecting? So there's a couple of things I want to address before we really go into any further in this topic. I've watched a number. Here goes the new Oracle. Get out of here, Vic. What's going on, bro? I wore this t-shirt today. This is an Invicta Holics t-shirt. I got this t-shirt on a cruise. For those that missed out on the cruise of Invicta, yeah, that's long gone. And if it come back, that thing has been orchestrated by God. That's how serious it is, man. I had and I want to respond to one of the comments, actually two comments about Invicta going to JTV and stuff like that. Some people have been out of the loop. And where is Invicta? I actually have a show coming up. Or it's actually just going to be a video. And it's just talking about the overall, what they've done over the time period since I've collected, before I collected, and current days. But that's for a whole nother video. But today I want to go over a couple of watches. And since we're talking about Invicta, this is no stranger. I'm happy with my old and busted joints. This is no stranger to people, man. We'll talk about glycine, right? And as far as where does glycine fare in the watch community, I really can't say, what place they stand, or how much love this company gets or not. There are a number of people that complain about it being owned by Invicta, but if you go to Watch Crunch, I've posted this watch. I don't know how many times I've posted this timepiece. I've posted actually 3 times since I changed the strap. This isn't the original strap. Updated that. What's going on? Welcome in, Kimberly, AFG Lion. This watch, historically saying that, it was a part of military history. Currently, there are a lot of watches. There's a lot of noise out here, right? Because we have to be honest. You got micro brands, you got independents, you got major brands, and the dog leading the fight is, of course, Rolex, man. But even if you're a Rolex collector, are you content with the current model that you have? Are you happy with it? These are questions that, I'm just asking because I like getting feedback from people. And I just, I like to be open as to what inspired me to do videos or to go live. Today, inspiration was based off of a couple of comments that I had and conversations I've had with people. We have some collectors right now that you guys have left these comments, or you've talked to me on the phone or through Instagram as to what's to collect next. What's the next big watch, right? And I stand on this, y'all. I can't tell you what the next big watch for you is, because you have to know what your design language is. But let's go over a couple of things, man, just to kind of narrow this down, right? Are you looking for an aviation timepiece, right? That is a big question. Are you looking for something that has a long lug width, right? This one is about 50 millimeters lug to lug. Doesn't matter to you. It wears flat, very comfortable, but this one has a 24-hour dial on it. Are you prepared to actually look at the information on here and be able to tell time properly? Because if you don't know how to tell a 24-hour dial, which it don't take long, all you have to do is get your eyes fixed on it. You may have to study it, and it tells you, what I'm saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get to 12, after 12 it's 1300. For those that don't know that, you're going to put it in the hundreds. 1400, 1500, 1530, 1545, things of that nature. And the only reason I knew that is because I was in the military. But this watch right here has become a mainstay, and it's something that I will never, ever get rid of. Skylar Santana, speaking of. Can't tell time. I just put the watch on. Jacob, okay. I said, hey, yo. I love Protect. Come on in the building. Hey, man, I love to see come on in there. What's going on, bro? There's some fire collectors in here right now. Oh, man, y'all just made my day. I love seeing the names in there. Thank you guys for being here. And you know what, Skylar, to your point, sometimes, I'll just throw a watch on, man. I have, well, where did I put you? It's in here somewhere. I have a Seiko. I just posted it to, what do you call that? Instagram. I just posted my Seiko to Instagram, and I got that from, what? I can't tell time. I just put the watch on. Why you looking down on me, though? Yeah, it's a position of, of where I'm at. Hey, but another new one. Hey, bro, listen, I got blessed from Kokomo Watch Company, bro. Like, like I put it in the caption, that Seiko 5, it has family ties to it. And that's another reason why I'm live right now is some of our timepieces are milestones, some of them are journeys. And some people don't believe in that. You're like, hey, dude, why do you consider whatever watch you get to be a part of your journey? You're just buying a watch. And to think about that question for a second, think about that. That doesn't apply to you. If you ask that question, that means you need to ask yourself that, why would I even consider making that a part of my journey? Because it's not a part of the journey. But you can't ask somebody, because if somebody put that into words and says, hey, this is my journey on watches, that's just what it is. For example, this is a milestone for me, this Longines. This piece right here, I was head over heels just for the brand name. Just like somebody that loved Nikes or Jordans and stuff like that. I always allude to that. We are people that love brand names. Absolutely love brand names. And this is a brand that I just had to have in my collection. And you know what it told me? I reached a point to where I can afford to get something like this. But then it also taught me one thing is patience and getting what you really want. Now, I'm not knocking this watch at all. I absolutely dig this watch, and I won't get rid of it. It actually wears, there's a dent in it. You see it right there. There's a dent that my grandbaby, Monster, Ladybug, Ladybug Monster, she has many names, but she actually put that dent in this watch. She tossed this sucker, man. I was like, oh no. But, it is what it is, man. I will never get rid of this piece. So, every time I look at it, I think about her, which y'all know, man. Proud to be a grandfather, man. Just absolutely. He's not wearing a cap because he's capping already. New watch. Hey, man, no cap today, bro. I'm hot because I got to work today. I thought I had to be at work at 12, but I had to be here too because I forgot I was closing today. So I went on a walk. And I did my push-ups today. I ate my spinach and I'm hot. So this is the hat my son bought me. I just can't wear it, man. I was sweating. So no cap, all bald head. You know what I'm saying? Mild goatee, whatever the case is. So that's a fire piece. Jay Jones in the building. He said I'm capping. He said it again. I'm at work. Oh my gosh. Hey man, so so for those that got here, these are the two watches I showed. And on a scale of 1 to 10, for those that do not have or own these watches, I'm not telling you to go out and buy these watches, but I'm telling you that they are really nice timepieces. Man, historically speaking, this one has more history than this one as far as I'm concerned, right? I don't know who wore this watch or what significance in the world at this one, but I know this one, military, this thing was designed, when did this come to be? 1953? And it was a collab with a British Air Force captain or something like that. Yeah. He needed a 24-hour dial, man, because, he was on his missions, man. And here we have the airman. And it was actually this particular, was the first one, I believe. And they had a 36 millimeter, which, bro, that's crazy. This is a 40 millimeter. I can imagine 36 millimeter 24-hour dial. You know how small it is? In the loom, it's okay. It's, it's cool. It's cool for what it does, you know what I mean? So, yeah. It'll work if you're on a plane at night, it'll definitely work. You'll look down like, okay, if you get a quick blast, you'll be like, all right, I know what time it is. And they got it just right. It's just like the orientation of everything, man, so you'll know what time it is. Especially if you know the orientation of your watch. And since we're talking about military pieces, khaki. Yes, that khaki king right there. And I'll tell you one thing about this watch. The only downside, I'm going to say the only downside to this watch, I'm still happy with it, but the only downside to this watch is the current price of this and the current specs of this. I love Hamilton for what it represents, the history, even though it's Swiss made now. I absolutely love this, and I will highly recommend this to anybody. It is a very comfortable watch, and the only downside to this watch, there's two, well, actually three downsides to this watch, in my humble opinion, is the level of micro adjust. I don't understand why they did two, bare minimum three, but like four, because Islander watches, man, they'll put like 4 or 5 of them suckers in there, but bare minimum of 3 just to get that perfect fit, because when I first put this on, I got it and it was just snug and my wrist swole up and I was like, God dog, just trying to get off. But here's the, okay, yeah, interrupted. And I'm going to be on for, I'm probably going to be on for another, maybe 10 minutes. But this is the easiest part. This is like one of the easiest watches to manipulate to get off your wrist. But the other thing is the specs, the water resistance and stuff like that. For this to be a field watch, for this to go out and survive the elements, because I would recommend that you use this watch like for training, going out to different stuff. I personally wouldn't recommend this to any soldier going out, because the high polish. Bro, you going out to the desert, bro, I'm telling you they gonna see your wrist. Soon as this watch come out from underneath that sleeve, you're picked off. So this isn't a go out. This is a great watch to wear in training or garrison. Or if you're going camping and stuff like that, that's cool. But if you don't want to be seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see that little flash, like, hey, somebody over there. Yeah, that's the only thing about this watch. So I would tell you to get a bronze. But it's just the price. The price really doesn't match, because now you got micro brands that are speccing their watches out, giving you a high beat movement, be it Swiss or the equivalents, the Miyota. They're still like $4.99, right? So who is that? Canopy. Canopy watches. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. You know what's crazy? Oh, where my keys at? I don't know what I did with my keys. They somewhere. It's getting hot in the truck. Hold on, I gotta release some of that pressure. Get some of that air come in. Mercy. My body's generating, man. I literally just got to walking, man. My body, I'm hot. Facts for real. I'm not buying anything from now on. You don't need to, bro. You got a lot of watches. 117.23. Ha! On the Montrose strap. Yeah, fire, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Before I go, I got a watch that I posted on Instagram. There's a little history behind that watch. So y'all know about Aragon. We're going to go back through the history of Aragon, or Android, and this other company that I got my hands on. And I'm going to, it's going to be dope. And let me see here. I'm not buying anything else. Facts. I think I'm going to get a G-Shock when I'm in the military. Perfect. Absolutely perfect watch, because I went through, when I was going through training, I wore my G-Shock, any Casio or Armatron. I'm going to tell you, Armatron is a good watch to train in, to like, if you don't care about, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest with you. There were times, like, I had a couple G-Shocks that I really didn't want to get messed up. I didn't want to get them scratched or damaged, even though they can take it. I just didn't want to. But I wore my Armatron. Perfect watch. I still have the Armatron too. Still works. My training piece. Getting ready for Iraq and stuff like that. Ooh, my bad, y'all. It's all them new watches. So yeah, I highly recommend this. And this, and here you go. Here's my Seiko, the newest addition to the family, and it's a family heirloom. I do want to say this: ball watches. right? And I wish I had a little bit more time before I went to work, man. But I wore a Timex in training. That's another good watch. Kyle, to be honest, bro, this is the biggest challenge ever, man. Today wasn't a good day starting off. It wasn't. Family is, we're still reeling. Um, Tough, bro. It's tough. This is something that, man, I pray that nobody ever has to experience this. Gosh, it's hard, man. But like we're still trucking. We have to go through it. We have to go through it, man. And we're doing the best we can day by day, hour by hour, and minute by minute. Because I tell you, when I get off this live, I'm pretty sure that at some point today, I'm just gonna fall apart. So doing the best we can. But I want to get back to, like, are you happy with your collection? I will say this. I made a claim last year that, Micro Brands is going to be the watch of the year. You know what I'm saying? Micro Brands is gonna be it for the year. And in the sense, that's true, but in a sense, it's not. Micro Brands will never outdo a brand name, but there are more and more people coming into the light of Micro Brands. But then it comes down to where you spending your money at. Instead of you buying so many watches to find happiness and stuff like that, man, I'm telling you, man, sometimes you may have to, just like buying a car. You don't want to rush into a car and be stuck with something. You be like, oh, I hate this thing. And now you got to make payments on it, because we've gotten that advice. Don't put your watches on credit cards. Don't do the value pay type stuff. And some of us do it because you want the watch right now. And if you can get that watch and pay a certain amount over a period of time, you're going to do that. So I'm not going to advise you I'm not your financial advisor. So I'm not going to tell you what to do and what not to do. I can tell you that adding multiple watches, if you feel, oh man, I could do $13 a month. I could do $26 a month. It adds up. And then you look at it, you got money coming out at different times in the month because you saw a watch. You're like, ooh, YouTube showed you another watch. You're like, ooh, and you got it. Now you got 6 watches out the month, and your payments overall out of a month may be $100. And then you forgot there's a major payment, or you want to go to the movies. You may have seen that new Captain America, Red Hulk movie, and you wouldn't have spent, and you look up the next day and your account's negative. It's like, what happened? Them 4 or 5 watches that you got. So, but I'm not here to tell you. I'm just telling you from my experience. I've done that before. Where I'm like, crap, what did I do? Now I got to go over here and give blood to get some money to put in my account. Oh, man, so be careful what you're doing. But I'm going to tell you a watch. The last watch I want to show you guys out of my collection that I'm actually happy with. But would I do it again? Would I do it again? Ball. Ball has been recognized as being one of the better watches out there, Swiss-made watches. But this thing, in my opinion, has no identity whatsoever. So if you get a Ball, for me, this watch, it has no meaning. Like, a Submariner, right? Everybody knows what Submariner is, right? Everybody knows with an Omega Speedmaster, it's like the Speedy. Everybody knows that it has a significant place in horology. This is just a watch that has tritium tubes. It is number limited. It was created because, like, it's a railway watch, right? And if you look at it, how it's set up, right? You have the minutes on there, and the tritium tubes are the hour markers. Okay, the only luminous thing outside of the tritium tubes, Superluminova, right here at the 12 o'clock. Okay, it's cool, but this one is called the Fireman. What is it called? Oh man, I forgot what it was. No, the Fireman something. Fireman Night Train. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. And it just represents that, on the railways, if a fire broke out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had a team that will come out and extinguish the fire for the railway system. That's what this represents. But if you're not in a railway system, that means nothing. It has no significant meaning whatsoever. So this is more of a sporty utilitarian watch. It's cool. It's nice, high polish. It's comfortable. You have that butterfly clasp on it, man. It's cool. The friction clasp on it, A1. The tritium is T100 tritium tubes in it. I like the watch, but besides that, it has no significant meaning. I got it because I like it. I saw the orientation of the dial, and that's what I bought it on. And I didn't, man, this watch was $1,300 originally, and I refused to pay that. It was $7.99 on Joma Shop, and I jumped on it at the $7.99 mark. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got it, right? Because there's other watches that I feel that, and that, now it does have anti-shock on it, you know what I'm saying? So like, you can drop it, it's like a G-Shock. It can take a lot of force, anti-magnetic properties. But outside the specs, it really has no significant meaning to it. The term on the ball comes from ball watches. Yeah. Yes. You are right, Kyle. What's wrong with you? Oh, hold up. Somebody got canceled out. Jay Jones got canceled out. Oh my gosh. DK in the building. Uh-oh. Have you heard about the 37 millimeter Citizen Ciosa? 37 millimeter one? No, I haven't. I didn't know they went down in size. I didn't know. I mean, I have a, well, no, I actually sold my Ciosa. But I think those are really nice watches. What time is it? Okay. Actually, I'm about to wrap up. I just want to touch base with you guys because I was feeling a need to come on here and talk live. I will come back. The next video you guys will see, I was working on the video with Venezianico. That will be coming out. And that's, man, very exceptional watch. I like that watch, man. Really nice. And I am going to, Lord willing, I will be going to a watch event coming up, DC Times. And from there, we'll see what's what, man. I want to see what's new out there. I want to see some other pieces. And I'm going to bring you guys as much information as I possibly can when I go to these events. Got one coming up in April as well, Minutes and Hours. Then we got Wind Up, which is in Chicago this July. So we got some stuff, man. And then Watches and Wonders. We'll see what's going on with that. But that's more of just information for me because I know I'm not about to spend that kind of bread on nothing. I haven't even bought a watch this year yet. I haven't spent any money on watches. So isn't that crazy? That's crazy, isn't it? All right, I appreciate you guys. I'm about to intersect this week. Oh, crap. I forgot about intersect. Well, Rob, I'll be looking for whatever you put out because I'm not going to make intersect. So I'll be looking to see what you put. I seen what you got too, bro. I seen some of the stuff that you got coming out. Really nice stuff, man. And that's what I'm gonna tell you guys, man. Just follow the YouTubers that you normally follow, man, and take it with a grain of salt. Don't take stuff personal. Just remember, everybody's not at your level of collecting, whether you are a homage collector or you are on top, right? You know, you wearing Rolexes and stuff. Everybody has a place, and these things have places in your lives. You know what I'm saying? So if it's somebody that you think are pompous or arrogant, whatever, I'm going to put this off on you. You need to just change the channel. There's no sense in you sitting there just frustrating yourself because somebody's wearing a Rolex and they're flexing because, you know, it's a flex culture. It is. Don't worry yourself about somebody else's collection. Make sure you get the facts, what you need there. But there's only so much that you can get out of these videos, man. I recommend that you go to some of these events, Intersect, Minutes and Hours, and things of that nature, so you can see the watch. And the watch, I'm gonna say, one of the watches that I plan on getting this year is coming out from the Sal Baltimore. There's a watch that I saw. It's a must-have. It's no negotiation. It's getting in the collection. That's it. I've made my mind up. That's going to be one of my watches of the year. And I'll let you guys know when I get it. So until the next time, man. Where's my cap? Oh, bro, I'm hot. I'll watch the rest of the video. You'll know why. I don't have a hat on. Thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm at work. Selfish. That's right. Good for you, Bristol, because you went live when I was working. So, right back at you. Hey, I appreciate you guys for watching, man. I really, really, really thank you guys, man. You guys have been a great support. Much love to everybody, man. I hope you guys have an amazing and safe day. All right, y'all be blessed, man. I'm up out of here.